The natural world is frequently undergoing transformations, and animals play an important role in coping with these alterations. Survival of the fittest is a centuries-old opinion that describes how only the strongest and most adaptive species can flourish and thrive in the natural world. Adaptation is a critical component of an animal's ability to survive and reproduce. Without it, its chances of survival are significantly reduced. From polar bears in the Arctic to camels in the desert, animals have grown astonishing adaptations to their environments. Investigating the mysteries of these adaptations allows us to gain a better understanding of the complicated relationship between creatures and their environments, reflecting feelings of wonder and appreciation for life's resilience on Earth. Extreme environments and challenges. Extreme environments include a variety of ecosystems with difficult conditions, such as deserts, polar areas, deep-sea tunnels, and high-altitude landscapes. Temperature variations, limited resources such as water and food, and extreme weather occurrences such as storms and blizzards all provide major challenges for animals in these ecosystems. Animals must acquire unique adaptations to control body temperature, preserve water and energy, and tolerate the severe conditions of their surroundings. Deserts. Deserts are life-threatening landscapes marked by arid weather and scant vegetation. With limited access to water and severe temperatures, desert-dwelling animals developed unique survival strategies. Some species, such as camels, have evolved effective water conservation strategies, such as highly concentrated urine and nasal passageways that capture moisture from exhaled air. Others, such as the fennec fox, have big ears that help vent heat and regulate body temperature. Furthermore, desert animals frequently exhibit nocturnal behavior, which allows them to avoid the blazing heat of the day. These adaptations demonstrate the incredible dedication and creativity of life in one of the world's most difficult environments. Polar regions. Polar regions are among the most serious habitats on Earth, with cold temperatures, prolonged periods of darkness, and large stretches of ice. Despite these extreme conditions, polar animals have developed incredible adaptations to exist in their ice environments. Species such as the emperor penguin have thick layers of blubber to keep them warm in the cold, whereas others, such as the Arctic fox, have thick fur coats. Furthermore, many Arctic animals engage in peculiar behaviors, such as communal huddling, to maintain body heat during cold winters. These adaptations allow polar animals to survive and even survive in the freezing temperatures of the Arctic and Antarctic. The frozen frontiers, polar regions, which include the Arctic and Antarctic, are distinguished by their icy expanses, intense cold, and extended periods of darkness. Animals in these areas must deal with extremely cold weather, strong winds, and limited food supplies. The Arctic, home to famous animals such as polar bears and Arctic foxes, undergoes dramatic seasonal changes, whereas the Antarctic, home to penguins and seals, is perpetually dark during the winter. Animals face challenges in extreme environments. Animals living in harsh regions face a variety of difficulties, such as temperature swings, few supplies like food and water, and erratic weather patterns like blizzards and storms. To survive in these extreme environments, animals must use specific physiological, behavioral, and morphological strategies. Limited resources. Animals in harsh environments deal with scarcity of water, food, and shelter, forcing them to develop effective foraging techniques and physiological adaptations. Camels preserve water in deserts by producing concentrated urine, but penguins in polar regions reduce water loss by extracting fresh water from seawater. Furthermore, animals conserve energy and engage in migratory behavior to cope with lean periods, demonstrating their extraordinary capacity for adaptation and resilience. Temperature fluctuations. Temperature changes are an enormous obstacle for animals living in harsh habitats, exposing them to both blazing heat and freezing cold. In response, organisms have evolved complex ways to regulate their body temperatures and tolerate harsh environments. In hot conditions, animals use evaporative cooling techniques like panting or sweating to disperse extra heat. Desert-dwelling animals, such as the kangaroo rat, leave to underground burrows during the warmest time of the day to avoid heat stress. Animals save heat in chilly surroundings by huddling together for warmth or finding cover in insulated dens. Polar bears, for example, have large amounts of insulating fat and dense fur coats that allow them to tolerate sub-zero temperatures. These adaptations demonstrate animals' amazing resilience to the challenges provided by temperature variations in harsh surroundings. Adaptations to ensure survival. Animals in severe habitats have evolved an array of adaptations to flourish in the face of adversity. These adaptations are roughly categorized into three types: physiological, behavioral, and morphological mechanisms. Physiological adaptations are internal changes that allow animals to cope with the harsh conditions of their surroundings. Animals use behavioral adaptations, or acts and techniques, to improve their chances of survival. Migration patterns, for example, allow animals to adapt to seasonal fluctuations in temperature and availability of resources. Furthermore, morphological adaptations are structural changes that improve an animal's ability to thrive in its surroundings. Camouflage and streamlined bodies are two examples of morphological adaptations that aid animals in evading predators or moving through their environment efficiently. In conclusion, animals in extreme circumstances represent the incredible persistence and flexibility of life on Earth. Their physiological, behavioral, and morphological adaptations demonstrate nature's capacity to thrive in the face of adversity. These adaptations not only inspire the imagination of humans, but also highlight the critical need for conservation efforts to conserve these vulnerable ecosystems. Now, that has brought us to the end of this video. What are your thoughts about this video? Don't forget to leave them all in the comments section below. Let's meet again with another interesting video.